after that thriller in Ranchi, a short flight away. Now to Raipur, from the capital of Jharkhand to the capital of Chhattisgarh. And we finish this series in Visakhapatnam. We're taking South Africa all around India in this series. So here we are in Nava Raipur. It's some distance away from the city, but it's a mammoth stadium. And there's loads of people outside to see game number 2 at the Shahid Veer Narayan Singh Stadium here in Raipur. It's India versus South Africa. And you can see from that picture that ball was in the air briefly, but wide of the fielder, and India are up and running straight away.
Yes, it's always a contest between Jaiswal and Nanreberger. He's dismissed him in the past.
12's off stump. And the leg side wide.
But even it was the aggressor.
Nobody on this planet could have stopped that. Surely it's got to be wide as it is.
Yeah, I was interested. The first delivery tried to shape away from Jaiswal and got some good seam.
Just wonder, it's a little template. We saw Marco Jansen in Ranchi.
And so KL Rahul came at number.
Tell you what, Quinton de Kock's having a torrid time behind them. And that one
drops to 3. Well, there is a fielder there. Oops! Lungisani Angidi. Ball was travelling very quick.
Yeah, Lungi normally gets when he's playing.
He starts with a wide too.
Yeah, it hasn't been a very good start from South Africa's, but
it's going to have to do a lot of running. It's already a 9-ball over.
Inside as it goes past. You have to.
What was your routine, Paul? If you say you've never played in Raipur before, you've come touring, you've played.
You want to get it behind you. You don't want to be running into it.
Better. Looks like he's got his rhythm and control back. Remember last game in Ranchi, both sides had to bowl the last over with one extra fielder inside the circle. Place left. Oh, wide again.
It's off, because that means, like we saw India do in the late, but unfortunately the South Africans haven't been anywhere near from South Africa. Unfortunately, they've got the movement, so they've got some.
There is nobody down at third, so he finds the gap. In defense of the batter, it was along the ground.
Yeah, I mean, Rohit Sharma would have been watching the other end and seen all the movement away from the left-hander, so probably expecting that one to be swung back into him. But kind of set himself up and almost played for it.
Through the onside, wide open spaces there. Another boundary, more in control, happier shot.
It's difficult to bowl with a field like this, the right line. He's got third man up, point up, no one in sweeper position on the offside. So he's got to target the stumps. And Rohit's smart enough to realize that.
Now through the offside, there's no joy today for Nanreberger.
This is not the field. That's exactly what Rohit Sharma is looking for. That's how hard it is for a bowler to bowl with this field. You bowl a little wider, he gets a thickish edge, it goes in the gap, it will race away. Now
just look back as an afterthought. Quinton de Kock's a little more interested. The bowler wasn't.
Them was giving them the right act. I think they're the best start for South Africa, but they'll be
down the ground, 12 runs, but a wicket, 40 for 1.
Of Rohit Sharma. Stumps, line and length.
That's a good corridor to bowl in
that last innings was the pockets he were hit.
Ravi, you've seen a lot more of him, much more closely than other people have. Were you a little surprised?
Punch down the ground. That's the first.
That'll go the distance. Swivel beautifully and very quickly.
That's glorious. These are the kind of shots he played when he first burst onto the scene. That's a
Early contender for the Apollo.
honestly feel he should be at the top in all formats and being a league.
Saw that with Corbin Bosch towards the time India came on. Let's go on. We were on the committee that made that recommendation.
Yeah, so we thought, how do we 34 overs and then they would change it for the...
Nowhere to hide.
Once again, in wonderful position, judged the length beautifully. That's a 70-odd meter boundary there, and it's cleared with ease. The back end. 7 gone, 53 for 1.
This morning or this afternoon, one nicely flicked off his toes. That's his string. Adds to the 6 which he's already scored.
On the pads like that. More positive intent from Marco Jansen. Bowls a short ball. Jaiswal goes for it, and that is India's second wicket.
What a good bouncer that was.
Off 62 for 2.
Terrific delivery. What a delivery to receive first up, and somehow he manages to get a 4.
Another very, very good shot delivery. And don't forget that coming to bat, Kohli also.
Plays it fine. An ill-directed delivery from Keshav Maharaj, and Ruturaj gets a boundary. Oh, gets it fine again. Another paddle from Ruturaj Gaikwad. And Rohan Pandit signals 4. So 2 shots he's played in a similar vein and in a similar place. Taken by surprise, but gets enough for it to go all the way.
Lovely. Just take that in and wait for the replay.
Yeah, this is brilliantly played, but this is an example of, because Bosch has hit back of a length, it's been difficult to pick up bound.
That's a fine shot. And that'll race away to the boundary.
The extra cover drive. Kohli special.
The number of extras started off in the...
You mentioned the running between the wickets, and on that previous example too, Sunny. Virat didn't even look back. Normally it's a in this running.
Striker, I think it is important for you to be aware of whether they just look at each other, trust their judgment, and they're running.
the other. Trust striker's ball. Punched. Off the back foot for 4. Moves to 49 here, Ruturaj.
It looked as if you were...
And that's 50. It's a very good innings, this. Yes.
One who came after Virat Kohli but has got...
Again, excellent run. 4 for 2. Just carrying on from where he left in Ranchi. Yet another half century. 76 in total on the top of his 50.
Makes batting look so simple.
It's got that fine. Again, the ball will beat the fielder to the fence. Just a little trickle on the onside.
Two fielders there, Saniji. Right now, as a bowler, you're always trying to make sure that you cover everything.
Pace of the bat and then closing it at the last moment.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Really good shot that. Said earlier his plays spin well. He's played spin well today.
Yeah, and it was only a matter of time before he...
Lovely stride when he hit that inside out. 10 off the over, 168 for 2.
भारत 300 के पार 350
कोहली की करियर में ये जो अभी
की आसानी से आते चले जा रहे हैं। इस बार जरूर बल्ले का अंदरूनी किनारा लिया, किस्मत वाले रहे, लेकिन यहाँ किस्मत भरे 4 रन विराट कोहली
की शुरुआत केशव महाराज और स्वीप खेल दिया ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ ने और इतना फाइन खेला और एक चौका का इजाफा 64 पे पहुंचे ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ और भारत का स्कोर पहुंचा 181 2 विकेट पे। और ये आप देखिए कितना अच्छा इस बॉल के लेंथ को भांपा ऋतुराज ने।
एक और ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ के बल्ले से इस बार पैडल स्वीप के अंदाज में इस गेंद को खेला है। यहाँ पर भी उपयोगी 2 रन और रन आ रहे हैं इस साझेदारी में, इस साझेदारी के ऊपर खासतौर पर। इस बार क्रीज से बाहर निकलकर लॉफ्ट किया इस गेंद को, देखना लंबाई कितनी है। जी हाँ, गेंद इतना लंबा तो जरूर गई है कि 6 रन गायकवाड़ को मिले हैं और भारत की टीम को मिले हैं। अब खुलने लगे, अर्धशतक पूरा करने के साथ ही आत्मविश्वास जैसे 7वें आसमान पर इसे। केशव महाराज 51 रन दे चुका है इस बार। गेंद को लॉफ्ट किया है, हवा में जरूर है गेंद लेकिन खाली जगह में, और अंपायर के इशारे का इंतजार करना होगा। 4 रन एक और आता हुआ इस समय ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ के बल्ले से बढ़ता हुआ स्कोर 193 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। ये
विराट कोहली आगे आए और ये मिस हो गया और ये बहुत ही अच्छा गेंद था। लुंगी
आएगी लेकिन थोड़ा सा उनके टीम को परेशान कर सकती है। स्कोर की उम्मीद कर सकते हैं लेकिन ये साझेदारी कितनी दूर तक जाएगी ये देखना होगा। इस बार इस गेंद को खेल दिया लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री के बाहर 4 रन के लिए। गायकवाड़ ने बहुत ही उम्दा स्ट्रोक टाइमिंग के साथ खेला गया और इसके साथ ही भारत गायकवाड़ ने और खेल दिया। इस बार इस गेंद को फिर से खेला है, इस बार परिवर्तन के तौर पर एक्स्ट्रा कवर बाउंड्री की तरफ गेंद जा रही है। फील्डर भाग रहे हैं, रोक नहीं पाएंगे। एक और चौका आज गायकवाड़ को, और गायकवाड़ उसका पूरा फायदा उठा रहे हैं। इस बार पुल किया इस गेंद को बैकवर्ड स्क्वायर लेग बाउंड्री के बाहर। 4 रन के लिए विराट कोहली ने। आखिरकार कब तक रोक लगाएंगे, कब तक उस मौके की तलाश करेंगे। इस बार जैसे ही थोड़ी सी ढीली गेंद मिली, प्रहार करने में कोई चूक नहीं की विराट कोहली ने। इस बार भी गेंद ही है, इस बार हल्के हाथों से ढकेल कर 1 रन लेने का प्रयास, लेकिन रन था नहीं यहां पर। अब साझेदारी देखिए 103।
विराट ने कैसे उसको जज कर लिया और यहाँ पे फिर से एक थोड़ा सा शॉर्ट बॉल और विराट इसको पुल नहीं कर पाए। आसान नहीं होता है और स्लो बाउंसर को बाउंड्री
के बीच 132।
Brilliant. Tell you he's not done too badly to get to the ball there. The fielder, it was hit so powerfully. And he's coming down the wicket a lot in recent times, and this time not only does he come down the wicket, he goes down the ground and out of it as well. And as Virat Kohli plays more and more, we're seeing this aspect coming into his game, coming down the wicket to the quicker bowlers. This was easily struck. Superb this. They always tell you, run the first run. He's not going anywhere. Comes with the territory, especially as you start to get older. Didn't quite time it perfectly. All he needed to do was get it over the infield. Then the second.
The chat about what their plans were for the remaining, like that South Africa need to find a way to just slow the game down.
They keep strike. He wants to bat. He wants the. Oh dear! Watch out, Ruturaj Gaikwad. You did very well to get out of it because that ball has had an appointment with the boundary at long on. It was going there in a hurry. Kohli storms into the 90s. Was it off Rutu's bat? On 90. It's his day. It is his day. Another day that's just gone straight up. I remember a phase when he couldn't score runs in the IPL and he found the most amazing ways of getting out. Whatever he did, the ball would go up. When it's your day, he's put that in the gap too. There is no stopping that. It doesn't matter if you're Kohli, it doesn't matter if you're Gaikwad. The floodgates have been opened here in Raipur. This is very good batting. Very strong team. Now he's put that in the gap again. He'll hope this will go to the boundary. This will be a huge moment for Ruturaj Gaikwad. Gets 100 17 times in domestic cricket. But this is very, very special for him. We are talking of someone who's toiled hard and now he's got his opportunity on the big stage. Ruturaj Gaikwad's telling everybody you cannot.
लेकिन आज उन्होंने अपनी उपयोगिता साबित की. इस बार गेंद को लॉफ्ट किया हवा में, फील्डर नीचे आ रहे हैं और ये कैच लपका गया. इस तरह से एक नुकसान भारत के लिए. तीसरा झटका 257 के स्कोर पर ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ आउट हुए हैं. 105 रन बनाकर 83 गेंदों का सामना किया.
जी बहुत ही शानदार पारी ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ द्वारा. पहले 50 रन किए थे.
Drags it away, maybe looking to go over, but he didn't go over, but it went between the two fielders, and KL rolls underway.
An absolute drag down from...
Oh, that's beautifully played. He hasn't taken long to get going here. KL Rahul, up and over.
Oh, this is a magnificent shot. Absolutely magnificent. Just tells you that
he punches it to long on, and it's 100 number 53 for King Kohli. The 10th time he's gone back to back, and there's been very few as in.
what an innings. Tasted the way he ran between the wickets.
Oh, he's got away with that, Aiden Markram. The whole approach today has been. Oh, that's nasty scooped. That'll go away to the fence. Looking, gives chase, but in vain.
Smart cricket. Well aware of where the fielders are. He knows that the fielder is in the 30-meter circle, so just a little scoop. That ball will...
Goes up and over. Could this hold out? Yes, it does, I fear. Aiden Markram, he doesn't drop too many. Giddy into the attack. He rolls his fingers across it. And Virat Kohli, most impressive thing, Sonny, was also how he just...
Even in Ranji, got stuck a bit. Wants a single, send back. Close is it, it's been given out. He didn't even have to go to the third umpire there, Rod Tucker. And once again in a bit of...
He's gone, run out for one.
Average of over 32.
That's a good shot. And he finds the gap, finds the boundary. Much needed for India as they go past 300. That's a good shot. Yes, chipping it over the infield. Second boundary of the over. This time is Jadeja. And 12 runs coming off it. 309 for 5. That's 4. He's played that shot well, the sweep.
Yeah, good over up to that point there. In Markram recognising that.
That's a good shot. One bounce over the rope. See in the last game, 51 of 33. That's a good shot. Finds the boundary. Just picking his spot nicely. Bit off up in the circle. Just clearing that front leg to give himself the room.
Yeah, just missed stump. That's a better line. That's absolutely perfect from Corbin Bosch at this stage of the innings.
And make act 350. A really good shot this. Oh, that's huge. He's picked the bones out of that. That's gone long for 6.
Oh, this is a ridiculous.
Should get 2. And Jadeja innings 18 off that last.
Yeah, and Ngidi going for 8.
Superb effort right through that batting 3. And Jadeja too.
Place on their hand once again. India have come out there. Outcome by Mbuva.
Quinton de Kock. You never know, but
Markram, important player.
we know what he can do at the top of the order. He can get them off the
Need at least a couple of hundreds. Good record.
Now we saw South Africa when they bowled, they swung the ball. Can get some swing, then he becomes. Nicely played. It's a quick outfield. Oh, that's a terrific shot. We said he's a class player because he can play shots like that.
You just think of Hashid Rana and how well he started the other night, and the key to his performance was length.
More runs, 4 more, just drifting onto the pads. You can see how quickly the ball's getting across this outfield. It might just be a little greasy now. Swung all over the. More runs, another top shot. This is quality batting. It's not all that bad a delivery, but it's into such good position.
Yeah, with that movement, I just think he probably needs to be a little bit fuller.
That'll be 4. Quinton de Kock in particular, very strong square of the wicket. He likes to open that face of the blade on either side. He's very strong.
Quinton de Kock, as long as he's playing Lucknow and then Ahmedabad.
That's up in the air, an opportunity here. And taken comfortably by Washington Sundar. And it's not the first time he's been dismissed in this fashion, Quinton de Kock.
I think he was thinking about whipping it over the leg side, and the shape's done for him. Just swung it, but the ball popped up in the air. It was also interesting to ask.
Building 7 runs in the last 2 overs. Oh, that's again cut him in half. Inside edge, not far from the stumps. It's hitting the right lengths now.
Yeah, he's asking questions, and there's a little bit of movement both ways. We saw him beat the outside edge the last one. That one nips back this time.
Oh, was in the air. But those are reflex catches. You stick your hand out, either it sticks or it doesn't.
But because Temba Bavuma doesn't always get onto the front foot too much, you can.
That ball nipped back. A great thing. Goes inside out. That's a good shot. It'll go the distance as well. It was a good over up to that point, but Markram's playing a fine innings. So goes for 6, 11 off it. After.
Oh, Jadej, watch it. Lovely Jad.
Yes, AB de Villiers. No. Very well hit. Virat Kohli was a little wide.
Nobody's watched.
Superb shot. From time to time, Markram's unveiling these gems. Pulls out the sweep, Temba, and plays it in front of square. Rana gave up. He was never in the frame anyway. That's a good shot because the fielder's position behind square.
Yep. Oh, beautiful cricket shot. Over pitch by Washington. Temba Bavuma plays a lovely cover drive.
So every ball in this over has been scored off.
drilled down the ground. Starts with a short one here, Kuldeep Yadav, and it's been hammered away.
Oh, it's a superb shot. A well-timed
Opener.
He needs to carry on.
Short ball. Oh, dropped. Yashasvi Jaiswal was circling under it. Don't think he picked it up.
Have your best fielders in the...
Oh, he's picked it up nicely. It was short, asking to be hit there, and that's exactly what Themba Bavuma has done.
In a nice area, so he could use the pace when he's gone that fine.
It over the boundary.
Shot again, but this one should be taken. Home delivery to Harshit Rana, and Prasidh Krishna strikes for India, and it's the captain Themba Bavuma who's been dismissed.
Goes for 46 or 48.
Just that one life, a little one. Back shoulder. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, this is a great shot, this by Aiden Markham. Almost think that this is the shot that
Well, the earlier one, you've got to give credit to the batter. Now you've got to say he put his pads on, he put his gloves on, packed some luck and came out to bat.